Hey, how you doing? Recently I have been working on my snake enclosure. I've been trying to do it up and make it look good. And I'm currently at the stage where I'm going to be putting some driftwood into the back using Aquascape Expanding pond foam. Now there's a super simple, super easy technique that you can use to make it look like you've got some fake rock or a fake background. So I'm going to be showing you this today. Let's get into it. First, take the glass out and put it somewhere that I can't break, which is somewhere very, very far away because your girl seems to find a way to break everything. If I left this driftwood down at the bottom, it just wouldn't look nice. I want to have it so that it's sort of coming out from the top, cascading down, and is really stuck on the back as well. So it creates a nice gradient and looks really pretty. Now I need to be careful not to place any of my driftwood in the way of the light cages. And just so that I don't stuff it up, I'm going to be drilling this one in first, because it's sort of like aquascaping. If you don't put your heater and your filter in first, you're going to have no space. Obviously the previous owner of this enclosure also left a few holes, so I'll be patching them up later. Now to place the enclosure on its back so I can start adding the foam in. Definitely don't forget to put gloves on when you're using this foam, because it gets everywhere. And it's not like the fun everywhere where you can pick it off later. It stays on your fingers for weeks. I was just getting my driftwood into position when I placed the can on the edge of the enclosure and, of course, it fell. Like I said, your girl likes to break everything. So instead of just using the nozzle, I just chromed it straight from that can. Straight from the source, because I was losing the gas and I was running out of time. I would have appreciated not rushing and being able to think of where I'm going to place things, but, you know, these things happen and we've just got to adapt and improvise. At some point I realised that I won't have enough now that the way that everything's transpired, so I'd have to call in for backup. Would you be able to swing by Nature Pets and get another can for me? Backup has arrived. I have another can. Now on this side, because I want to put a plant, I'm going to be putting a plastic pot in here. And then just spraying my foam around it, so then that will stay in place. And I can put some soil, put the plant in there. I'm thinking maybe pothos or something that's going to be non-toxic for my noodle. Okay, now all's left to do is just wait. Added some smaller little pieces in there too. When I came back the next day, the foam was fully dried, so it was time to grab a knife and start carving it into shape. It's pretty simple, you just kind of got to think rock. I'm just slicing the rounded bubbly edges and then cutting in some sharper angles or triangle shapes to add a bit more depth to it. The best practice is just to not overthink it. If it starts looking like stone instead of foam, you're doing it right. You just want to basically get a lot of faces that are flat and straight, then cut some angles into it to make it pop. From here, there's a lot of options. You can go ahead and seal it, you can paint it, you can add texture, whatever suits your setup. This is really just what I wanted to show, how simple it is to shape and use this expanding foam to mount driftwood onto the back and create a natural look. Alright, so now that the foam is in, the driftwood is in, I'm going to be adding more driftwood to the bottom, as well as some stone that will match the same colour. I'm thinking some lava stone, some black lava stone that we've got. I'm going to take my time with this because as you work, things pop up. For example, I don't like the green anymore. Now that I've put the dark driftwood in, a bit funny on the green. I think I'm going to go like a warm sunset kind of colour for the background now, which is fine. Things change, it develops, and you can see what looks better as time goes. But this is what I wanted to show you today. The foam, the way that it works, how you can cut it, looks like rock, it's super cool. It's really versatile. You can use it for vivariums, paludariums, your enclosures, your aquariums obviously. So I think it's a pretty neat product. If you'd like to purchase it, you can get it straight from our website, naturepets.com.au. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, allows me to keep doing these cool creative things. I enjoy them. I hope you do too. And if you do, smash that button. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.